I think the most unique thing that we have here at the City of Jonesboro is the initial concept. The concept was not to come and get money. The concept was to come and determine what the needs were and determine how to help yourselves and help your neighbors. That concept to go from a government-run area to a citizen-driven communication with our residents. And what has happened is through this initiative, we now have neighborhood networks. We have groups of people in different neighborhoods that are working together to address their own individual needs.
This property down the street from here was all swampland. This street right here was not a street where I'm standing. And my father bought this property and built the house on it, and he kept 2 of the lots and sold the rest of them out to other people. He sort of, I guess, would say it was the cause of this area right here being developed. We started this community network project last year, and we see the needs over here in our area. About once a month we have a meeting and we get together and talk about how we can better our community. We've got some beautiful sidewalks and other things, but we want to see some more improvements. We want to see houses rehabilitated, relocated, and we have a lot of elderly people and small children over in this area. Right now, if your house burns over here, some of the houses over here is in a flood zone. And if the house burns, you cannot rebuild it back. We want to see the community grow instead of being torn down, and we would like to get someone in here and study the flooding problem in here. We have gone out and picked up trash off the streets to, try to get the community looking better. And we're just glad that someone is thinking of us over here and trying to help us.
As far as Garden Manor's network, the network came into existence March of 2010. We had gone through training where we became facilitators as well as hosts. The network is really focusing on trying to bring resources here to Garden Manor's grounds. Prior to the renovation that occurred here, the living conditions were very bad. I mean, the tenants was living in infested and roach infested as well as rat infested apartments. There was a gate that was closed on both ends. So it was basically like the tenants was just here in this place where they felt like nobody cared about them. Most of their concerns at that time was, we want better living conditions. Because when we first started, a lot of the tenants would even speak up. They would come to the meetings, but they would be very timid, So a lot of times we could put a person in an environment and they just feel like that's me. But once they feel like and saw things come into existence, they began to open up and trust.
So here we have city government working with federal and state and individual foundations and individual corporations and individual people, neighbors in the neighborhood, all working together to build an area of town that has been overlooked for a while.
We serve about 7 different counties in the state, and we also have people coming even from Tennessee and Missouri to use our services. The majority of our Hispanic population lives in the north part of Jonesboro, and that's why we have been working with this project.
The numbers had increased so much that my car wasn't sufficient, so we opened a Catholic Hispanic Center. And again, I was there, I worked with volunteers, and we served the needs of the Hispanics.
I think the main focus of the services that we provide is translation and interpretation. We try to bridge the gap that people have to communicate, and we hope to create more leaders in the Hispanic community that will be able to help other people, to help families that are just coming.
We serve children 1st through 12th grade, ages 6 to 18 years of age. Every single day, City Youth Ministries offer an after-school and a summer program enrichment. When they come after school, City Youth provides after-school homework and tutoring, provide life skills classes. We provide a hot meal every single day at no cost. We have a program called the Junior Volunteer Program that allows us to take children here to be able to go out into the community that they live in, to help be a part of the neighborhood networks. They get a chance to serve either if it's in a community garden or helping out with a health fair event or serving at a sports show, game and fish. These children get a chance to go back into their own community to be able to get out and be able to be productive citizens at an early age and continue to make our area a stronger area to live in. Also, City Youth being a faith-based organization, we provide opportunities for devotional and Bible study classes. I mean, it's just phenomenal to see churches, business leaders, civic club groups, regular individuals put their differences aside and come in and serve the youth in this community. I've actually watched this community be in a standstill for about 50 years. And now, with the neighborhood networks, individual people in their community able to now get involved. You can actually see the excitement, but also you can actually feel the hope in our area here in North Jonesboro.
And so now our next step is to pull all of those resources together, because we have regional hospitals, we've got banks, we've got industry, we have the most giving neighbors that you could ever imagine. And they really want to empower all of our residents to have their own voice and to be part of the community and to be in assistance to helping that happen. And through this initiative, what we're hoping to do is build a model that any city government, anywhere, can work together and bring their residents together and bring neighborhood networks together so that we can all help one another. And I think that's what's really unique about this particular initiative, and we're very, very excited about it.